Hello, my name is Akash Dixit, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to survive and be victorious when your child is forcibly taken away from you by monsters in human form. This video will have a brief background about my situation, the motivation for the video, and 9 rules on how to survive and be victorious over the monsters, and finally some conclusions. Background. My son was snatched away from me by the acts of Mr. Karan Singh, an investment banker in Barclays Bank, Judge Christopher Brasher of Fulton County, Georgia, and Attorney Gregory Golden of Atlanta. More details about this episode can be found in other videos on my channel, particularly the video titled Gang Rapes in India and a Judge in America. On account of snatching of my son, I joined some groups on Facebook. I was surprised and saddened to see my situation was not unique, particularly in the Western Hemisphere. Children are being forcibly removed from their loving and caring parents by corrupt judges and greedy lawyers. Poor parents are crying for help and are even committing suicide. These children, if the bad parent marries again, then these children become bastards, and a land of bastards is developing. If this is progress, then I hope we in the third world countries do not attain it. I will talk more about this menace and the reasons in another video, but this video is about my new friends, the parents in distress. It's about helping them get over the hell that some monsters have subjected them and their innocent children through. Dear parents, I begin and end in love. I am saddened and I feel your pain, but be prepared for some harshness in the middle. So without much ado, how do we tackle this extremely difficult situation in which your child has been taken away from you? Rule number 1. Be proud. You are taking the most difficult exam of humanity. Having your living child not be able to have access to you is the most difficult exam. If you are successful, you would be head and shoulders above a lot of other people. Rule number 2. It is not about you or your pain or your loss. It is only and just about your child. Your little innocent child who was forcibly removed from a caring and loving parent. Their tears, their pain, their loss. Imagine their situation. So stop griping and get working to help your child. Rule number 3. If you ever think about committing suicide or hurting yourself, I would be happy that your child was taken away from you, because then you would have proven yourself to be weak. Stand up and fight the monsters who took your child away and who hurt your child. Rule number 4. Never ever think of doing something stupid like taking the laws in your hand to punish the monsters and be caught. That would again mean that you are weak. Pursue the monsters legally. Rule number 5. Don't generalize. If your spouse is the cause of all this, don't be stupid and start hating all men or women as the case may be. There are beautiful women and men out there, both inside and out. You need their support. Similarly, for example, if the bad judge is a white man, don't start hating all the white men. In the world, there are only 2 kinds of people: good people and bad people. There are good Americans and bad Americans. There are good North Koreans and bad North Koreans. So don't generalize. It is going to hurt you and your cause. Rule number 6. Neglect your spouse. Move on. Not because of goodness of heart, but because you can never win a battle with them. The first and the smaller reason is, when you hurt your spouse, you hurt your child. Don't do anything to hurt your spouse other than to save your child. The second and the more important reason. A person who destroys the life of their own children, keeps them away from their loving parent, is dead. You can never win against a dead person. Can you defeat a stone or a wood? Even animals and worms and other lower forms of life preserve their young ones. A person not even sincere to their offspring is in an eternal state of death, putrefaction, and misery. Leave, recognize, and relish their misery. Rule number 7. This time bomb. This rule is courtesy my mom. This is what she told me. People who take a child away from a loving parent have actually, in a way, tied an active time bomb to themselves. It is constantly ticking. You can only make the explosion happen earlier by being smart, or later by being stupid. There is no saving the monsters. Rule number 8. Take care of yourself. Not for your sake, but for the sake of your child. I told you, it is not about you, it is about your little child. Very soon, the child is going to come back to you. If you yourself are a wreck by that time, how will you help that hurt soul, so mercilessly tormented by the monsters and the stone? Rule number 9. There are no other rules. The child needs your love, work towards that they get it. The monsters need to be punished and made an example of. Pursue them to their nemesis legally. Make an example of them so that nobody else dares to do such an act. That's your responsibility to the society. I'm going to continue to post videos of practical, spiritual, and emotional aspects of separation of little children from their parents by some crooked judges and lawyers. Videos such as what and where is God in the light of all these dastardly acts, or how to pro se represent yourself. Please subscribe to the channel if you support the cause and or are interested. Thank you very much.